What's going on, guys? Gamers going here today. Now, today is not necessarily a video I want to make, rather a video that needs to be made. I don't like talking about this type of stuff, but it's about time that we fix what's going on. This is the fourth time that we've had to come up to news. About an hour ago, TMZ broke it, but I would say maybe around, I saw when I woke up, so maybe 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, we got the news that Jimmy Uso was arrested for a DUI for the fourth time now. For the fourth time, Jimmy Uso got arrested for driving while intoxicated, while driving after drinking, and he blew a 205.205, which is pretty high. Jimmy Uso, I really just wanted to come on here and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. The WWE, they cannot let Jimmy Uso be on television until he is 100% good to go. This is the fourth time. The fourth time. There's no, he can go away for 2 months, come back. No. Not only does this look bad on Jimmy Uso, but you gotta save your own self too, because this looks bad on the WWE. Jimmy Uso right now is with the guy in your top program with Roman Reigns. He's the guy right next to him fighting on his behalf, fighting alongside Roman. And not only does it look bad on that, but you got to make sure people are going to be living long lives. You can't be sitting here and just offering passes to people because of their name. Go get Jimmy Uso right. Go get him right. Put him in a program. I don't know what the necessary steps are going to be, but you cannot let Jimmy Uso come back to the business until he is right. You got to make sure he is right. There's no other way. You cannot have a situation where he's putting his life and other people's lives in danger, and then coming back onto your show and being part of a tag team, part of a top promotion, and a top feud going on currently. He can't be in a prominent role on television, coming back after having situations like these where this isn't just a one-time incident. This isn't a one-time outlier. This is a reoccurring theme with him. Get him his help. Vince McMahon, I don't care how much money you have to put into it, make sure this man gets his help. And don't bring him back until he gets his help. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for you to be sitting there and just continuously allowing him to go about it. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if the WWE let him go, since it is the fourth time that he's done this. But hopefully they go get him help. It's just a sad situation. Just something that you don't want to really hear about ever. It's just not an ideal situation there. You got to figure out a way to get this man help. Vince, invest money into it. You got to make sure this guy's living a long, prosperous life. You got to make sure that we're not sitting here next year in the same position, but rather than looking at a DUI charge, we're looking at a death note or something of that nature. I don't want to have to wake up to news that because we didn't get Jimmy Uso the help he needed when he needed it, that he's gone. I don't want to wake up to that news. Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso as the Usos were one of my favorites. I got the hat right there. It's always above my desk. Has been ever since WrestleMania 34 when I bought the hat. The Usos were one of my favorites. Get them right. Get them right. I don't really know what else to say. You can't allow him to be on television if he's not going to be sober, if he's not going to be able to be safe. You can't have these situations happen again. Take the necessary precautions. Try to get him some counseling of some sort of nature. Try to get him some help. If that doesn't work, you can't let him come to television each and every week without being good personally, mentally, and good on his own nature. Because we all know that the wrestling business takes a lot out of people, and I would argue that it could encourage some drinking while on the road to possibly lessen some stress. It could lead to some bad things. And now that we're going to be back on the road with the WWE, Jimmy Uso's going to be driving around. He's not going to be just in Florida. He's going to be driving in Texas. There's a little buzzing noise out there. But he's going to be driving to Texas. He's going to be driving to Oklahoma. He's going to be driving to New Orleans. He's going to be driving to Tennessee. He's going to be driving all over the place. And driving while being drunk is something that is very, very risky. It's very risky. Call an Uber. Call an Uber. Save other people's lives. But you can't be driving. And now that we're back on the road, this becomes more of an issue. It seems to be a reoccurring theme with Jimmy Uso, so you have to go get him his help. You have to get this man his help. It's a sad situation. But we can't continue to let him fall into this pit. And we can't sit there and bring him back if he's not right. Because that's showing that you really don't care about the person. You just care about the money that you can make off the person. Make sure Jimmy Uso's right before we bring him back. And Jimmy Uso, this doesn't just look bad on him. It looks bad on his brother. It looks bad on Roman. It looks bad on everybody. Oh, it's tornado siren practice. But it looks bad on everybody. Jimmy Uso was sitting there literally last Friday saying he was going to fight for the family name. He's going to make the family proud. This isn't making the family proud via storyline. This looks bad all across the board. It looks bad, and you need to get him his help. That's all I got to say. Went 7 minutes, and all I can tell you really is this man needs help. He needs help. I don't like making these type of videos. I didn't really want to make this type of video, but it needs to be said. Anyways, SmackDown review was last night. Raw review will be later today after I get off work. I'm filming this video before I go into work here in about another hour and a half. But get him his help. Get him his help. That's all I got to say.